Hey guys, I'm AdventureAndy, playing more Arthur's absolutely best fucking like day in the world, and we're gonna go to I don't know where we're gonna go, but we didn't get permission from our parents because we're not going online, so that's the obvious loophole there, is that as long as you stay off the internet, you really don't need parents' permission. I hope that that person's okay. That's either a Native American or my friend whose name I forget. I don't remember all their names. Oh gosh. See, I don't really like the way he looks. I think he looks frightening. He looks like an aardvark. Yeah, he actually looks more like an aardvark like this. Well, I don't know what the objective was. Was it to find treasure? So pressing B makes me fart, which is good to know. I think sea creatures would probably revere that sort of thing. Did I pick something up? No. How deep can I go? Oh, I can go pretty deep. Oh, goggles. Alright, let's grab those. Remember, if you just find goggles in the bottom of the ocean, put them on your face. I mean, where else are they gonna go? You know what I'm saying? Can Arthur drown? How am I supposed to know what's treasure and what's just coral? This looks like a set of nice, fine china. And then you have, that's a turkey leg. That's a bowl. How many buttons do I have? So there were 2 buttons on the original Game Boy. The original Game Boy Color. And I've used both of them. There's also a directional pad, which I've been using most of this time. Is this... Can I leave? No, I can't. Oh my gosh. Maybe if he dies, I win. That's probably not the objective, but... Is he pointing towards treasure? Oh my gosh. Is that, like... Is that... Is that gold? Maybe that right there is gold. No, we're gonna ignore the gold. I mean, it's just gold. Who cares? Oh, you can go down diagonally. That's pretty neat. But when you go down, it doesn't move very fast, which is kind of annoying. Okay, I figured it out. You have to stand next to the objects and then press A. And, isn't that just the funnest thing you ever did? I'm not gonna lie. Seems like perhaps not the absolute best day. Definitely up there, like, for sure. Like, that's no question. That's not what we're here to discuss. But it does seem maybe not the best day. I mean, that's a superlative. Let's not forget. The word best means beyond compare by definition. Maybe we're going in the order of the rainbow. I don't really know. Also, I looked up a walkthrough. I don't know if I already said that, but I'm not too ashamed of that. Just given the fact that I'm not really gonna go around to my friends and say, why, you remember Arthur's absolute best day? And they'll be like, obviously, and then I'll say, well, I beat it without a walkthrough. And, I'm always trying to get street cred. I mean, this is your boy here, guys. We're talking about your boy here. That's me. I'm a boy. I have the male sex organ between my legs. And that's ours, because I'm your boy. We share that. If you guys want anything to do with that, all for one. That being said, I'm going to need it most of the time. I pee pretty often. I've been drinking a lot of water lately. Speaking of being underwater. Also, I think it's really just great that they incorporated a song finally. I think that's what this experience was missing, was... Yeah. Just let that soak in. Cool. How many more fucking things? Probably 10! Or 5 more, because we already have 5. Is that an object? Is that treasure? Why don't we bring her a fucking fish, dude? I don't care. Honestly, she was kind of a bitch, too. She was the rich girl. Yeah, why is she looking for treasure? Why doesn't she make her butler do it or whatever? Wasn't that her thing? She had, like, a butler? And he, like... I don't know why I couldn't pick that up before, but I can pick it up now. It's kind of hard to... Oh, yeah, okay. Is that a ring? That might actually be worth something. And one more thing. This up here might belong to me. Just gotta get positioned just right. Nice, we did it. Free pass. Why don't we just... Well, why can't she just pay for my ticket to Wonder World? Because I just, like, did all that stupid shit for her. That's kind of silly. Bike! Arthur knows how to ride a bike. If there's one thing I know about a kid's television show, it's that there's probably an episode about being afraid to ride a bike, and then knowing how. Let's not forget about our chalk route. Make sure all the houses get their chalk. Yeah, dude, slam dunk. We already fucking got some practice. I don't know why that didn't count. Like, they can't go get that. I also don't like that that one porch was out of alignment. That just doesn't seem right. It doesn't sit well with me. Look at that. He put some spin on it, too. Yeah. I like it when in a cartoon it hits someone's face. I've always found that to be very funny, but I'm also very easy to impress. Well, they can't fucking, like, they're just gonna walk out and they're gonna be like, oh, it's not centered right. I'm gonna bitch out my local paper boy. What if he was throwing bombs? I'm sorry, that's not. Yeah, I'm not, nothing. It's nothing. See, that one counts. I don't know why. I guess maybe that's a more athletic house. The windows make it look like their houses are literally hollow. Don't look at me and clap for yourself. That makes me uncomfortable. Almost halfway to a free pass. Let's go to the lake and... Oh, we already did that. We already swam somewhere. Recycle. Arthur thinks that skateboarding and recycling can coexist in the same world, and that it's cool to do both. Are we gonna do a kickflip? Maybe that wasn't the best that I did that. Can I push? Wow, he's really bracing down. He's gonna get shin splints. I like how he uses his arm to cover his exposed wiener every time he crouches down. That's incredibly decent of him. Am I picking these things up or no? I'm probably picking these up because they need to be recycled. This is a rock. It might trip me. I don't know. Yeah, some of these games are pretty intuitive, but honestly, a lot of them just confuse the shit out of me. Can I die if I hit a bench? No, we can't even wipe out. Also, where's his helmet? Am I gonna have to use the walkthrough to figure out this one too? I mean, you don't have very many options. As I said, the Game Boy Color is very few buttons. Why couldn't they have made this more fun? I can't believe that I'm just skating so slow. Have I... Okay, yeah, hold up a second. Okay, so as it turns out, he's not using his arm to cover up his exposed wiener. Aardvarks don't have exposed wieners when they're wearing blue jeans. So what we're really trying to do is we're trying to grab these things by pressing A at the right moment. Unfortunately for us, they made that difficult, which makes it a much more enriching experience when you actually pick one up. There we go. So you can hold it down, and then he just puts it into his wiener, which is completely acceptable as a parent watching my kid play this game. I think that's very exciting. I still think you probably can't pick up the rocks. Nice, nice. I don't know what these things are meant to be, honestly. That's the cool thing about these old Game Boy games, is you're supposed to use your imagination. And the unfortunate thing about not having one is that things just look really weird. But in a way, it's kind of like more immersive because like you're creating a scenario in your own head. And obviously that's going to be way more realistic than what a game can portray, right? Alright, so that's, we're almost there. We only have halfway more to go. I think I'm gonna keep on trudging along, because, like, why not? Might as well finish this game if I can. See you guys next time. Alright, so actually, from what I can tell, the rest of the minigames are just the same, and you keep doing them until you get the more stars. And then I actually accidentally clicked on this one, and I really don't want to do it. So that's just going to be the end of this series. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'll catch you later. Go watch Arthur. It's really educational. You might learn something. But if you're above the age 8, you probably won't.